guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. A little low tier action there. That lucky guy was a tier 2 playing against tier 1s. He just had his way with them, didn't he? He most certainly did. Now we've moved up to the big boys. The big boys. Oh, I feel lighter. I feel like I'm ready for anything. What is this? The DBV-152. The tank that I've made fun of in the past. That's annihilating enemies left, right, and center on the battlefield with its big gun. And it's let's see how big a customer this guy was. Oh, he was right up there. He was the 2,534th biggest loser. A wargaming customer. To get himself one. That's crazy. Usually they're in the 10 or 20,000s. This guy had his finger on the purchase button faster than almost everyone. It's just his ping on his computer that dropped him down into the 2,000 range. Otherwise he would have been right up there. It's amazing. This stuff comes available and it's nanoseconds, microseconds, which dictate what number you get. As consumers rush to spend and hand over resources, whatever it is that they do. And they're rewarded for it because, as you can see, even though the shot missed, he got credit for a hit, which is, pretty good. And there's that. That first shot, he missed, clearly. But the game said, hey. That thing cost you quite a bit. Have a hit. Alright, be nice. I will respect you if you kill the EBR. If you take out the EBR, I will stop ridiculing you. And DBR is just driving around like a clown, which is, well, that's what he should do, actually. That's very smart of him to do that. And just annoying everyone. Where's their EBR? He's driving around like a clown, like, at the back. He's nowhere near where he should be. He just auto-aimed and shot there, guys. I switched to his point of view. He just auto-aimed and fired. Wow. Oh, here comes their clown. The two clowns are going to go at it now. Let's see. There they are. They got their floppy shoes on. Their big red noses are attached. And they're going. The two clowns. Mano a mano. And their clown's running away. And both clowns still have all their HP. Ooh, one clown hit the other clown. Pretty sad when one clown has to hit another clown. If you go to a birthday party, have you ever known? You go to a kid's birthday party and they got rich parents, so they hire 2 clowns because they got lots of money. They want the kid to have fun. So I mean, one clown, hire 2 clowns, twice the fun, twice the many laughs. And the 2 clowns show up, and they're both clowning. And that's what it's called. It's a profession. It's called clowning. I knew a girl that I went to school with, and she didn't really get into the same technical careers that I did. She went to school and she took sciences, and she was in physics for a while and took math courses, but wasn't really turned on by wanting to continue to do that as a career. And we kind of lost touch, and then I bumped into her like 17 years later. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. And we started talking. How you doing? So what are you up to? And I told her about the job I got and what I was doing and this and that. My job originally was, I was a scientist, right? I said to her, So, where did you end up? What type of job did you get? And she says, I got into clowning. I said, what do you mean? She goes, I do clowning. I said, well, what are you talking about? What do you mean? She says, I'm a clown. That's a true story. And I said, really? You're a clown? She goes, yeah. It's called clowning. Not everyone can be a clown. I'm just remembering it now as I'm telling you. As I said, not everyone can be a clown. I'm clowning. I'm a professional clown. I said, do people, like, do you get hired? Do you work at a clowning firm or in an office? Do you have a clowning desk, or what do you do? She works for a firm, a clowning firm. They hire out clowns, and she's on staff. She's the clown with the most experience in the firm right now. And in a little while, she might become like head clown. You guys think I'm making this up, but I'm not. She says she's progressed really well and loves her clowning career. I don't know why. I'm just remembering that now. But that's completely true. But my point was, well, let's say they hired her, right? Let's say these rich people hired her for a birthday party. And her job is to show up at the birthday party and start clowning and entertain the kids. But it was a rich couple, so they hired someone else. Someone from another firm. Another clown. And they both went to the job site. Okay, well, what do clowns do when they show up at the job site? Like, do they bring a lunchbox? Like, do they bring their lunch? They could probably just enjoy some of the treats or I guess they get a piece of a cake, right? If you show up to work as a clown at a party, they give you a piece of cake, so you don't have to bring your lunch. That's besides the point. So imagine she shows up to do her clowning, and a different clown from a different firm show up, and they don't get along. And they clown around for a while, professionally speaking, and they start to get on each other's nerves, and then they get mad at each other, and one of them reaches over and pulls the red nose off the other one. And the other one gets pissed off and pulls out their big red floppy shoe and poof, whacks the other one, and then they grab the red hair and they start fighting. Next thing you know, the two clowns are on the ground, rolling around, going at it. That would be hilarious. I wonder if she's ever had that situation. Maybe I should contact her. Try and find her on maybe she's on LinkedIn. You gotta search clowns on LinkedIn. I might find her and ask her if have you ever gotten in a fight with another clown while you're working? While you were clowning, did you ever get serious and stop clowning and start fighting? It'd be traumatizing for the kids. Or the kids might laugh. They might say, "Oh, look at the clown. This clown ripped off that clown's nose, and that clown smacked this clown in the face with their shoe. Haha, Daddy, this is the best birthday ever." You never know how kids are going to react, right? But the point was, in this video, the two clowns were going at it. In this game, clowns are going at it all the time. And so it made me think. It makes you think, right? Things make you think. That's how it works. We are a product of what the stimulus that we receive. So if you watch this game, the things you see trigger memories, and you start thinking of things like that. Oh, I remember my friend the clown that I went to school with. You know, when I watch a nature show, more profound things jump into my mind. But when I watch World of Tanks, it's it's almost the best I could do is have a fond memory of this clown girl I knew. But that, I guess that's besides the point. We got distracted there a bit, right? Like, it wasn't an integral part of the commentary. I know that the two clowns did participate in the battle, and they clowned around a little bit. Now, are they both dead? No, one of them is. The other one isn't. So one clown won. And you could say that sentence forward or back, it's the same. One of the clowns emerged victorious, and the other clown did not. And so now it's kind of lopsided. This team has a clown and the other team doesn't. Which on this map is very important because the map's kind of designed for clowns to excel. Right? There's some maps that are more difficult for clowns. I guess the same as like if some gigs. If you're a professional clown and you go to a kid's party, that's probably like an easy gig. And you get a free piece of cake. You get to blow up some balloons and pin the tail on things. It's not so hard, right? But if you get invited as a clown at, say, steel workers union meeting, just before some intense labor discussions, that it'd be a little bit harder. You'd have, hence why you need to have professionals, right? You need to have professional. You got to take a course in clowning, which is what she did, a whole degree in clowning, which I didn't think existed, but she explained it. It seems plausible. The mandatory leopard that catches fire and ammo racks and explodes whenever a person has a good game. There is a mandatory leopard on the enemy team that, well, let's just say participates in the battle, makes himself known in the statistics of the battle. Oh, yes, they call him the chief. He backed up to let that chief hit him one more time. And now he's scared. Now he's scared. Like, would you go? Let the clown go. Why would you go? Let the clown go. Do your thing, clown. Where's the clown? Where is he? There he is. Let's see if the clown goes. Maybe that old acquaintance of mine plays World of Tanks now and drives an EBR. You never know. Ace Tanker on top with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clowns. And 1, 2, 3. So 8 clowns in total, including the 2 EBRs. So that's 10 clowns.